Another night of Hot Fingers Trivia. This is Cerebral Sports, bar-rated entertainment's 10 at 10. Welcome once again. My name is Brett Berry, your host tonight and every Wednesday night here on the 10 at 10. We cannot thank our sponsor enough, Play It Again Sports. They have done it once again. They've provided tonight's $10 gift card for your first place prize. Play It Again Sports in West Hartford, Connecticut. Don't spend your money at the big box stores. Head on down to Play It Again Sports and buy and sell new and used equipment. They've got everything you can imagine. And that's about it for me. Let's bring in my co-host tonight, Mr. Barris. Barris live once again from City Steam. How are you, sir?
Hello!
Oh, my God. Oh.
Is that too loud?
So loud. Yeah, a little loud.
Good.
But it's all good. Barris, we've got Barris here. Colt is here in theory. He's behind the glass. He's doing the producing. If you're joining us once again, yeah, there's Colt. And is he back there? There you go. So we are once again live, and we're doing the 10 at 10. And you're here for the sports questions, but it works like any other night when we do Cerebral Sports. It's all about the 10 at 10 for $10. I'm going to ask you 10 questions. They're all sports-based. 20 seconds to answer. And as the time goes down, so do your points. So you want to answer efficiently and correctly if you want to be tonight's top winner. And, of course, that prize provided by, you guessed it, Play It Again Sports. Let's get right into the game, Barris. No more messing around. Yeah. We're ready to go with question number 1 of question 10. Here we go. Question number 1. And, of course, it's all about relevant news. So we start off, of course, with the Super Bowl. And I will start the countdown, of course. I will start the countdown. You'll get a 10-second countdown. There we go. I was waiting for that. It was taking a little bit longer for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. But again, our game will start once that countdown starts up, or it goes down, I should say. We've got our first question on the board. And, of course, Tom Brady is the GOAT, 7 rings. But where did he play football in college? Barris, I know you know this one.
I know this one so much.
Don't give away the answer. Here are your options. Is it A, USC, B, Michigan, C, The Ohio State University, or D, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish? Tom Brady.
How dare you put my school
I
up
had
there.
I had to do it. I had to do it.
Oh,
time is running down. You've got 20 seconds once again. Time is up. Let's take a look at our answers. We had 4 of you say USC. You know, it's a great collegiate program, but no good quarterbacks ever come out of USC. 21 of you said Michigan, and yes, he did go to the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor. Go Blue, Barris. Go Blue indeed.
No.
I know
Ohio State University.
You're an Ohio State fan.
School.
My dad went to Kent State, so he's it's a sister college of Ohio State, so he knows all about the Buckeyes. Let's look at your rankings. We've got Jenny in first place, 98 points right out of the gate. Marbles in second, and Trendy in second place as well. Let's get ready for the next question. Here it is on the board.
25 teams tonight.
So we have the Seattle Seahawks and star quarterback Russell Wilson in the news because he might get traded away from Seattle. Won 4 MVPs, won a Super Bowl. But you know that he was drafted in not only football, but 2 sports. What was that other sport? Was it baseball, basketball, hockey, or golf? Barris, I don't know if you know. Maybe, I don't know. But Russell Wilson, a multi-sport athlete indeed.
Idea about this one, just because I remember reading about it years ago.
He's quite the athlete. Let me tell you.
More than me.
Another beauty. Russell Wilson with 3, 2, 1 pencils down. Let's take a look at our answers here. We had 26 of you say baseball, 3 said basketball. That would be a popular choice, maybe. But yes, he did get drafted in 2010 in the Major League Baseball draft. You would be correct. For the baseballers, there you go, with 90% of you getting that right. Well done. I believe he was drafted by I think he was drafted by the Rockies. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I knew it was a West Coast team. I'm not sure.
He played. Yeah, he drafted for the Rockies. He took an at bat in a spring training game with the Yankees at one point. But there you go. Jen A still in first place. D Brazil and Trendy. Bad Kitty Stu Central. Markham X S&M. How many people we got playing tonight here, Barris? What do we got on the?
I think we got like 25. Oh, it's 30.
Up over 30. Do we have another page to go through here? We've got. Yeah, 30 people even playing tonight, playing for the top prize. Jenny right now holds that spot with a 2-point lead. And let's get to the next question. Here it is, question number 3. In what year did Major League Baseball institute the designated hitter into the American League? Okay, and the reason I bring this up, of course, is because they finally decided that there's not going to be a universal DH. They said, no, the NL is going to stick with their senior circuit, and the pitchers are going to bat I only wish Bartolo Colon was still around to drop homers. But was it 1969, 86, 73, or 1950, the first year that Major League Baseball instituted the DH into the American League? That is our question. Yeah,
I would assume in the 70s.
That's a good assumption.
I don't know baseball as well as I know other sports.
Well, you certainly know this guy in the GIF, David Ortiz, Big Poppy. Let's see what everyone had written down. We had 2 for 1969, 7 said 86, 18 of you said 1973, and 1950 was, of course, not the right answer. The correct answer is 1973, the first year they instituted the American League with the DH, and baseball was ruined forever after that. No, I'm kidding. I'm more of a National League guy myself, but I didn't mind seeing Pete Alonso and Dom Smith both in the lineup at the same time with the Mets last year. Let's take a look at the rankings. Markham X, a true player of our nightly game, is in first place, 2-point lead over S&M. Stu Central, only 1 point off second place. Stu Central. Stu Central's a place you go where all you want to do is eat some stew. That's the place it is. Let's get ready for the next question. It does sound great, doesn't it? LeBron James back in the news, of course. He's the very, very, very early favorite for NBA MVP. But my question is, who holds the record for the most MVP trophies with 6? Was it Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain, Earl Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Bill Russell?
All right, I know basketball well, and I may be wrong about this.
If you notice, Barris, the one name that's not on this list, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I know, because he didn't get MVP early in his career. And even late in his career, there were so many other players that were really good.
Absolutely. The game was evolving as he got older, of course.
Yeah, yes. which is fine. I mean, he still did what he had to do.
He certainly did.
There's also 3 Lakers on that list, and I'm a Laker fan. But I think it might be Bill Russell.
Well, it was either you or 2 other people that put Bill Russell. 14 of you said Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 8 for Magic Johnson, 2 for Wilt Chamberlain. The correct answer would be 6 titles. That's MVP trophies, I should say. Goes to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, him and his skyhook and his goggles, taking home the hardware. Well done, Kareem, and well done to the 14 of you that got that correct. Our rankings after 4 questions. There's Stu Central in first place. Miriam, there you are in second, and Andrew jumps into third.
Miriam and Andrew, look at you.
Miriam and Andrew, look at this. Is indeed, the questions are a little bit, maybe they're a little bit easier. Maybe they might get harder. I don't know. I like to mess with you guys, mix it up a little bit. We're going to get into our wacky sports and all that stuff. But here's the next question on the board for you guys. Question number 5. Which one of these collegiate teams are not called the Bears?
Bears.
The University of Vermont, Baylor University, Brown University, or Mercer University? Which one of these teams is not called the Bears?
I
went back and forth with this question. I was thinking about doing a Pirates one, but then people were like, oh, what about the Raiders? They're a type of pirate. Or what about the Buccaneers?
Buccaneers, yeah.
So I went simple with it. And let's see what everyone had here. 14 of you said the University of Vermont. 6 said Baylor. 2 said Brown, 5 said Mercer. I'm actually surprised. I thought maybe more people would choose Mercer because it's not a very well-known college. They're pretty good at basketball. But the University of Vermont, of course, are the University of Vermont Catamounts. They do have Bears in Vermont, but they are the University of Vermont Catamounts. You get the Baylor Bears, the Brown Bears, which makes sense. And, of course, the Mercer Bears. So there you go. Question 5 in the books. And our rankings are as follows. There's Stu Central, 451. Markham X and Andrew. It's a tight race to the top. We got a bunch of people here playing. I can't believe we had this many people last week. We've got more this week. We're trying to grow this. And we can't do it without you guys and supporting us and Play It Against Sports in West Hartford, Connecticut. Let's get to the next question. Here we go. In the sports movie classic Happy Gilmore, which on-air celebrity does Happy brawl with across the golf course? Is it Pat Sajak, Bob Barker, Drew Carey, or Oprah? That I would sign up to see right there.
I would sign up to see
Adam Sandler,
all of these
sparring with Oprah on a golf course. Come on,
she might know Jeet Kune Do. You never know.
Last week, my dad, who watches the stream, and I appreciate both my parents watching, didn't get mad at me. He said, you shouldn't drink on camera. Well, I'm supporting a local brewery this week, 5 Churches Brewing right there. It's called Someday They'll Be Quarantine Free. Delicious IPA. Got to give a shout out to my guys at 5 Churches. Let's get over to the answers here. 23 of you said Bob Barker. Of course, I would love to see him fight Pat Sajak too. He's a real douche. But guess what? The correct answer is Bob Barker. Yes. The price is wrong, bitch.
Right.
There it is, Zalman. As it comes out of my mouth to God's ears to Zalman's fingers, the price is wrong, bitch. That's right. Stu Central remains in first place, a slim lead over Markham X, and there's Andrew in third with backup catcher not far behind. Let's get to the next question. Here we go. We're already halfway through, Barris. Which one of these minor league baseball teams does not actually exist?
All right, it's right up my alley.
You've got the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, the Hartford Yard Goats, the Wichita Wet Willies, and the Amarillo Sod Poodles.
All right, I know two of these definitely. I had a
fun time getting this one going. This is a good question for you guys that enjoy minor league baseball. And time has run out.
If anybody picks B, I'm going to be upset.
I know. Well, we all know that the Hartford Yard Goats, the affiliate of the Rockies, right down the road from you, Barris, down at City's team. Let's take a look at our answers here.
Way.
We had, let me get my mouse over here. We had one of you say the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, three of you for the three of you said the Yard Goats. I can't believe it.
Come on,
18
guys.
of you said the Wichita Wet Willies, and yes, that is a made-up team. You don't want to play for them. It gets real moist in that clubhouse there.
There is a team called the San Jose Flying Chiclatas.
Chiclatas?
Like Spanish for like the little flip-flops. And their
Flying
mascots
flip-flops.
Their mascots are like a little flip-flop. One of my
favorites, Barris, is the Montgomery Biscuits. It literally is a biscuit.
Yeah.
It's an angry biscuit with eyes. You can't make this stuff up. Let's take a look at the rankings. There's Stu Central, 622, 598. Markham is trying to gain some ground on Stu, and backup catcher jumping into third. But guess what? It only matters who comes in first at the 10 at 10. Let's get ready for the next question. Here it is. Question number 8. And this is our wacky sport alert. Barris, did you know that there's something called chess boxing?
Yes, I do.
Chess boxing. It's 5 rounds of boxing, 3 rounds of chess. I thought maybe if you made a move and took out a pawn, you get to sock the guy, but that's not how they do it. My question for you, and I guess chess is kind of a sport. Which one of these chess pieces is only allowed to move diagonally? Only allowed to move diagonally on the board? Is it the rook, the knight, the queen, or the bishop? Lock in your answers now.
Got this one. So, so they did chess boxing on the Ocho. The Ocho is ESPN changes their format to the Ocho, and it's always in August. I think it's the second week of August because it's the 8th month. Maybe it's the first week.
Maybe on 8/8. It might be that's when they do it, Barris. That
makes more sense. It might be the second week, but I've watched it religiously over the last 2 years. They also have Speed Tetris and Demolition School Bus Driving.
That I will sign up for. I know a few school bus drivers that could be good at that. 2 of you said rook, 1 for knight, 1 for queen, and 22 of you said bishop. Yes, the bishop moves diagonally and only diagonally. That is your answer. The queen, of course, can move up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B, start, select. And the knight, doesn't the knight make the little L shape? Speaking of Tetris, that's
or
right.
A 7.
Or a 7, yeah. If you're a nerd like Barris, yeah. Speaking of nerds, how's Colt doing over there? Is he hanging out? Is he relaxing? I see he's got a nice cool beverage.
Cole's drinking right now. He's
doing a great job producing, of course. Let's look at our rankings. There's Stu Central with a slight lead, 7-16. Markham X backup catcher. The rest of you got to brush up on your sports history. Here's our next question. And once again, this is a type-in question. Type in your answer. Spelling count. And I'm bringing back the logo teaser. I know you guys love these. Here it is. A zoomed-in logo. Identify the NBA team represented by the zoomed-in logo. Type in your answer now. 30 seconds on the clock. Spelling does count. Remember, spelling does count. I think this one's a little bit easier than the last one I did. Some people did get it. Barris, you actually did get it, but you misspelled the word.
Yeah, that's fine.
This hopefully is an iconic enough logo where you've got the pipe and the ball and the finger and the colors, and it's the culmination of everything here. And I'm hoping Colt has the real logo ready to go once we reveal the answers. But let's go look here. We have 92 of you said 92% of you said Celtic.
Big member.
Brett's big member. That's not a one-word answer. And one for the Mavericks. Of course, the answer is the Celtics. Yes, the Celtics indeed. There it is, the full logo. Not the logo they use everywhere, but their main logo, of course. It's an iconic one, Barris. It really is.
It is also the only North American mascot that wears a bow tie.
How do you know stuff like this? This is
because
why
I've
we're
used
great.
it as a question before.
There you go. See, Barris is a wealth of knowledge, and he always brings a lot to the table, and we love him for that. So we are down to the final question here, and this has been a quick game without any waxing poetic or technical difficulties. I don't know what to do with myself. Maybe I'll take a sip of my delicious beer from Five Churches. But as you guys sit here and think about what you're doing, don't forget, this is not the only night we do this. The 10 at 10 is Monday through Sunday. If you guys love sports, great. But if you love trivia, Monday through Sunday, 10 o'clock, it's free. You get to play trivia with your friends and prove that you're smarter than everyone in the room. So once again, the 10 at 10 Hot Fingers Trivia. Find us on Bar Rated Trivia on Facebook, on Instagram, on Friendster, on MySpace, wherever we are. It doesn't matter. We're going to get into our rankings real quick here. I'm going to take a sip, though. It's just so good. I can't tell you how good it is. Here's our rankings. We got Stu Central with a 20-point lead over Markham X. Backup catcher. Will we have another come from behind win like last week? Our former champion Steve was down in third or fourth and shot up the rankings after a tough question number 10. And speaking of question 10, this is the final question of the game. Here we go. And you get 10 seconds to answer it. How appropriate, right, Miriam? Here we go. Your question is, on this day, as we always do it, 2/11/1908, Canadian World Heavyweight Boxing Champion Tommy Burns KOs Englishman Jack Palmer, round 4 of London. As of 1987, though, what is the maximum number of rounds that a professional boxing match can go? Is it 10, 12, 15, or 20? Lock in your answer. 5 seconds are already gone.
I know this one.
I know you know, but you know it used to be another number, but I guess we're going to find out what everyone locked in. All right, here we go. The answers are revealed. 3 of you said 10, 18 of you said 12, 4 of you said 15, 1 for 20. It used to be 15, and then someone, I think, died in the ring.
Yeah, someone absolutely died in the ring.
Someone died in the ring because it went way too many rounds. They said, that's it. Let's let them beat the shit out of each other for 12 rounds. That is the answer. The maximum number of rounds a professional boxing match can go. And I am psyched to see and reveal our winner tonight, the $10 gift card. Once again, if you provided a valid email address, that gift card will be emailed to you moments after tonight's broadcast. And we can't thank you, and of course cannot thank Play It Again Sports in West Hartford, Connecticut for providing that $10 for you. It's a lot of bones. Let's reveal our winner tonight, and it's Markham X! Markham X from behind has taken it down. Stu Central drops to third. Backup catcher jumps to second. The rest of you, better luck next time. But Markham X with a come from behind victory. You can't write this stuff, folks. You cannot write this stuff. Markham X, well done. What a come from behind victory. And I would say speechless, but I've been talking the whole time, Barris. I mean, what happened here?
I will say that props to backup catcher also for moving on up too. Stu Central just didn't hold on to it at the end, and Markham X, I mean, probably one of those things they just knew and like went right for the answer and got all the points. So it happens.
It really is incredible when we get down to that final question, because you're never really out of it until the game is over, right? There was someone who said that once. It was a former baseball player, Yogi Berra, who said it ain't over till it's over. And Markham X took that to heart and preached it to himself and said, I'm taking this down tonight. He got all 10 questions right tonight, by the way.
Holy smokes, I didn't notice that.
And so did Stu Central, but it's all about the hot fingers. Don't forget, the quicker you answer, the more points you receive. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. What a quick show tonight, under 20 minutes. This is how we like to do it. Get you guys ready for a 10:30 show, or go hang out with Barris or Colt or whatever you want to do. But yes, congrats to Markham X. There he is. There's Colt. How you doing, Colt? You're hanging out. He's gone now. He likes to
in and out.
He's in, he's out. That's the way he is.
Like my burgers.
That is it for us. And guess what? Thank you guys so much once again for joining us tonight here. Cerebral Sports every Wednesday. But then again, we've got trivia all week, not only online, but in person. You can find me Monday nights at Five Churches in New Britain at 6 o'clock, 6:30, question 1. The Parkville Market on Tuesdays at 6:30. Sign-ups at 6. Barris, where can people find you?
You can find me subbing in for you tomorrow because I know you have a virtual thing going on. So I'll be at Parkville on Thursday, which is tomorrow.
There you go.
Sign up start at 6:00 and it'll be a bar rated game. So definitely come down and hang out, get some good food, check me out. You can also see me every single Wednesday at where I'm at right now, City Steam Brewery in downtown Hartford. You can also see me at Marlboro Tavern at 5:30, which is a little earlier. I do 2 different games. And if you really like trivia that much, you'll follow me and then keep going to places. Or follow me at Brains and Brew. I can't point. Brains and Brew.
Brains and Brew. Yeah, follow Brains and Brews on Instagram. You can follow myself, Bar Rated Brett, on Instagram as well. You can also follow Cult. Hi, my name is Cult at Hi, my name is Cult. The best memes in the world. Let's get Captain Grid off there. You know, Captain Grid, I don't see your name on this list at all. I think he jumped in late. He might be what they call trolling us, Barris. But guess what? Yes, Montana McCarthy. We love Montana McCarthy. Tomorrow's theme. Yeah, that's a good question. What is tomorrow's theme?
Hey, that's a great question. So tomorrow's theme is all about music. And I know a wide variety of music. I don't know too much country, but I know old country, which will be some country crossings. I know hip-hop, R&B. I know pop music. I know disco, funk, classical. So 10 questions all about music. Couple questions I asked you what their first album was, stuff like that. And apparently Captain Grit is Stu Central. So
was he
good
Stu Central?
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Stu? I'm really
he's
sorry.
He's watching on Twitch, so he might be like using a different name, which is fine. Follow us on Twitch.
Stu Central. You can follow us on Twitch, follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on YouTube. And let me say this, if you guys have not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If we get up over 100 followers, we can rename it to youtube.com/barratedtrivia. Right now, it's a bunch of letters and numbers that only Helen Keller can figure out. But right now, go ahead and click that notification and subscribe to YouTube. By the way, speaking of Theme Game Thursday music, Barris, here's a good old country rock band you can look up. Otter Creek from Bayshore, New York. Make sure you look up Otter Creek, and there's a good band to find out. So once again, thank you guys so much for coming out. We cannot wait to see you tomorrow, next week, whatever day. Always find us online at barratedtrivia.com or at barratedtrivia on all your social media platforms. For Barris, my name is Brett, and Colt Behind the Glass. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Who was the president in 1981? Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. Bar-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.